Please put your hands together for Mr. V A Pire! Yes, welcome back to V A Pire Show. It is great to see all of you here. Yes. So, we've got another exciting episode as always today, and we've got some interesting guest stars. Some that I wish were not on there. They're great, they're very great. I love these guest stars. So, let's go ahead and dive right in, shall we? Our first guest star for today is none other than the man himself, returning at long last, sadly. Very, very happy to see him back. Basil the Batlord. Oh yes, welcome back to the show, Basil. Well, thank you, Mr. Pire. I was thinking of buying this show, but I just realized I don't have any money. But when I do, the show is mine. Oh yes, don't count on it. Anyway, so, how are you doing, Basil? It's been a little bit since we've seen you. What have you been up to? Well, I've been mainly just binge watching a lot of shows. Did you know there's a show that there's the stuff happens on it, and it's about these friends that do things. I don't know what it's called, but it has some friends in it, so that might be. It's called Acquaintances. That's right. Yeah, have you seen that one? No, I can't say that I have, but that's great to hear that you've been just sitting around and just watching shows. Yep, that's exactly what villains do. We gotta have some time off too, you know? That is a good point. That's a good point. So, Basil, what are you going to be doing soon? I heard the rumor that there's going to be another night video before the end of the year. Is that correct? That's right, yep, maybe coming up pretty soon, too. That's right, another night video, you know. This really should be another, Basil video, you know what I'm saying, you know, the Basil, the bad word, it's me. It's way cooler than, Knight with the Silver Sword. I mean, what kind of name is the Knight with the Silver Sword? Come on, I can't think of anything else. Like, oh, come on, man, like, Basil the Bad Word is so cool. It's like the coolest name ever made, so you better, yeah, Basil the Bad Word coming soon, yeah. Yes, thank you for that, yes, Basil is a very cool name, yes, I must admit. But, yeah. So, what will the night video be exactly? You just have to wait and see, Mr. Fireway. I can't tell you everything. Come on, man. What do you think this is, a talk show? Oh, yes, it is. Oh, that's right. Sorry. Well, it's going to be involving some characters that do something, and that will take place in a medieval setting. There, how about that? Is that good? No, not at all, but, thank you, Basil. So, do you have anything else to add before we kick you out? Before you, walk away, on your own volition? No, not really. Alright, well, thank you for being on the show today. It is always a pleasure. Yes. Yeah. So thank you, Basil. Yes, of course. Always willing to be on my future show. Yeah, of course. Alright, our next guest star for today, who is better than Basil, he's great, and Basil is great too. We have, of course, none other than Alabama Jones. Yes, welcome to the show for the first time, Mr. Alabama, or should I say Mr. Jones, I guess. Well, thank you, Mr. Pirate. It's always a pleasure getting these opportunities as an adventure. Oh, yes, and not the pirates, right? No, I just like pirate garb, but I'm not actually a pirate, you know? I just think it's pretty cool. Oh, yes, it is pretty cool. Alright, so, you, of course, were in the League of Adventurers, the new new video, I shouldn't say series yet, but maybe one day. But this new movie that came out. So, what is the future of you and the League of Adventurers? Well, we're thinking about doing another one of them movies one day. That'd be pretty fun, you know? I had a great time taking part in that little action there. I was sort of a smaller character, but it was quite fun nonetheless to be a part of all that jazz, as they say, and to be with all these great people, you know, all those great adventures like Johnny Thunder, and you got what's that guy's name? Connor David, that's right, and just all those fabulous people. It was great. Oh yes, that is pretty great. Yes, so will you also have your own solo video? I know some of the characters have already had their solo stuff. Like, of course, Connor David has had quite a few movies, like at least, what is it, like 5 now or something? And, of course, Johnny Thunder has had 3, with another one coming up apparently next year. That is pretty interesting. But what about you, Mr. Jones? Well, we're thinking about doing some, what do you call them, spin-offs from the League of Adventurers, giving us a little more time to develop and stuff. Like, we got that one guy, Professor Weathers or whatever his name is. You got Dula, that guy who's guarding the pants and stuff. And you got me, Alabama Jones. That's me. And, so we're thinking about doing some more of them spin-offs. I think that would be pretty fun. What do you think, Miss Parr? Oh, yes, I think that would be great, too. It'd be great to see and learn more about your characters. Oh, yes, well, thank you, Mr. Jones. Do you have anything else to add? Not really, Mr. Pyre, but it was great being on the show. It's a great show. Oh, yes, thank you. All right, then, it was great having you, too. All right, so our next guest star is... Come here, screw it. Hit it, Phil. Hello folks, have you ever wanted to hang out with a realistic Hulk figure for a day? You know, to spend the entire day with this guy? Well, now you can, that's right! Introducing the new realistic Hulk figure that is very realistic, that you can hang out with today, yes! Call right now, and we'll send him in the mail! I mean, maybe, I'm not sure if he can fit, he's pretty big. Look at me, this is how big I am, that's how big he is, that's pretty big. He's really heavy too, like he's broken several bones in my body already, but it's a great experience. Yeah, call today, yeah. Oh yes, thank you for that, Phil. Alright, our next and final guest star for today is none other than Dr. Evil himself. It's been a little bit since we've seen you. How have you been, Dr. Evil? Oh yes, I've been doing pretty good, yes. Oh yes, we have similar accents, don't we? No, not at all, not at all. Oh yes, alright, well, you also have a great mustache, I must say. Thank you. Oh yes, so, what exactly is new with you, you know? Like, are we going to see you in any new videos? Well, it's possible that you might see me in a night video, possibly. Since I, of course, have worked with Basil the Batlord before. He's quite a fool, I must say, but it is fun working with him. Oh, yes, I imagine so. Yes, he's quite an idiot, isn't he? Yes, quite a stupid idiot. Oh, yes, we're glad we can agree on that. I mean, if you watch this, Basil, we are very good fans of you. We are your favorites. You're the favorite character of us, always, yes. Oh, yes, of course. Oh, yes, so you might be appearing in another night video. That would be awesome. So there was, of course, the series that was announced a while ago, like back in, 2013 or something? It's been so long since that series has been announced. We do wonder, will it ever happen? Well, we're not sure about the series, but we might be getting our own movie. I think that would be pretty fun. We deserve our own movie for dealing with Basil, for one, and just being around for quite a while. Of course, we were in the Night Brotherhood 2, the Dark Brotherhood, or whatever that was called. Who cares about that? But we were in that, and also we just have been around for quite a while, and we would love to get a movie. Oh yes, I hope you do get a movie soon. Yes, maybe even next year. Yes, not hinting at anything. Alright, anyways, so Dr. Evil, it's great seeing you again. Do you have anything else to add? Not really, but thank you, Mr. Pire. Oh yes, of course. Alright, well, thank you all for watching the show. We hope you have enjoyed it today. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!